Hello everybody, this is Jennifer. Thanks so much for popping by. Today I have some Anna Griffin things that should be coming up on, well, it's actually already on the HSN, and some other things from her site. So the first one is the monthly mystery box, and I think either this month, February, or well, last month we just got the boxes, or March is going to be the last month of the set ones she was doing. And they're $39.95, and it was clearing out the warehouse. And starting, I believe, in March, she's going to be creating items to put in that $39.95 mystery box. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and that's always on her website. First item was the 3D Victorian Slimline Concentric Frame Dies. I'm like, isn't that quite the mouthful? So I will show you this. I didn't have this, and I had just bought, if you saw yesterday's videos, slimline cards at Hobby Lobby, like 87 cents for the packs on the clearance sale. So let me just show you how hers all look, show you the inspiration. I mean, look at how pretty these look. And I'll show you the one I did just to sample. I always try and cut out some of the ones just to try it out. And on this, you can kind of see it's just blue and gold. I like this color combination, especially for mail cards. Even though this is a little bit fancier than I would probably normally do for the guys, but I really like that color. And I only use the like 1mm foam, so I think usually I can still get these through the mail. I was just asking how everyone's doing it. So that's one of the ways. Instead of using 3mm thick foam, I use the 1mm. Anyway, so that is the layering of it, and I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. And that was included. That was the first item included in the box. What in the world is this? Self-healing cutting mat, 14 by 14. So let me open that up and just give you a quick peek. Anyway, so I mean, it's just your usual double-sided. I usually have my glass mat on here. I do like it has the angles. We have centimeters on the one side and even the teeny tiny little measurements. And then our bigger one, inches, on the other side. So I thought that was just a nice thing to have. It's got some nice weight to it. If you don't have one, you know, that was a great thing to have. I don't even recall ever seeing them on her site. A couple of the little things was, look at this cute, I mean, her stationery stuff. See, 2017. So one of the little gift bags. I was just looking for one for a birthday. I just think that is gorgeous. That is total Florida colors. Love it. Then we have here, again, great for me, being in Florida, beach fashion getaway. Let's see, 2 sheets. They're obviously the rub-ons, which I like. What does it say? Soaking it up cocktails, seeing the sights, splash coastal life. Let's see what year this is. 2008. Wow. Okay, so from a ways ago. This here, magnetic tweezers. I've never had magnetic tweezers. I saw people were like, oh, I really wanted that. I don't even know what that means. Is that for when you're using the Cricut? Somebody tell me what is this for? I mean, they're cool looking. I like it that it's, you know, even got a little grippy, but what is that for? Just for dies? Somebody tell me. So I always have several different pairs here, but so I thought that was nice to have. And the last item, luxury matte foil birthday wishes. And let me just, always comes so nice. And these were from, look at the pretty colors. Birthday wishes and the Christmas wishes were from the, you know, her annual boxes she does. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, for how many years I thought, nah, I'm not going to get it, nah, I'm not going to get it. Now I wouldn't miss it. I know my friend Jules over in the UK, she can't wait. That's one of the things they bring over there to QVC. She can't wait to get that. So look at these gorgeous colors. So you have slimline and then the 6x8. But aren't they gorgeous? And then, of course, the Christmas ones, if you got that, would have those colors in. Ugh, love that. The copper, the blue, I just think those are just gorgeous. Okay, so that was this February month of the mystery box. A lot of you probably already had it, seen it, but I wanted to show people who don't have it, and you can sign up on her website. A couple times a month, they usually have that. Couple of the other things that I got, I will show real quick. These are just ones, you probably can find them on HSN. Look for them. They're 8 by 12 and 6x8. And she was doing this on a monthly auto ship. And I just wanted to show you, these colors are gorgeous. So here we have the red. Okay, these just came in the last couple of months. Pink, green, and the blue. And also on her site, you can get them. I love them. I love the 12-inch. If you love doing any scrapbooks, her long 12-inch cut and emboss or the dies for your scrapbooks are just amazing in these colors. And I hope she continues putting these out afterwards, because you can get them on both her site. And I'm already ready to like buy another set, because I don't want to run out, especially the 12-inch matte foil. That is hard to come by. And this is coming out on HSN, and I got it because I ordered it off her site early, which you oftentimes can do. Is the recipe, what does she call this exactly? Recipe card, stamps, dies, and embellishments. Okay, as you can see, I hadn't even opened this up yet, but this, I think I love this. It was a little pricier than I thought it would be. I'll be honest. It was like 45 or 50, but it's so cute. I just fell in love with the samples that I saw. So, okay, recipe background, recipe front, embellishments. Okay, you can see the little stamps. And like, look at the, I don't know how well it's showing up, but how you can make your cards out to be. So, in here, you have the little ink, which, you know, we all have those kind of inks. This is actually, if you can see the side, it's an acrylic block, so you can do your stamps onto there. I'll show you those in a second. Obviously, this, you're going to need a press. Where's the... Okay, so you can see the recipe. So here's the actual size, this stamp, to create your own cards. Little measuring cup, our bowl, plates, directions, ingredients, and the whisk. So there we have, I'm sorry, the glare on there was terrible. Okay, so we have the stamps. You have your block. You have your ink. Then you have the dies, which, again, these are great for any time you want to make a card or scrapbooking for your photos or for just the outline or nesting or shakers. I love concentric dies. But here we have the tab die. You know what? Where's the, let me show, do they not? There's not a good picture. And you'll see it on the website or on HSN. There's not a, let me see, it's not in here. I'm surprised there's not one of like the direction or samples, okay? So the tabs, so you could put them in your recipe box. Here's the same thing. Those were your ingredients, directions, die, bowl, whisk, plate, measuring cup. So you have the matching dies for there. She gave you a set. I think there's maybe 12 in here, if you can see, in the usual color palette. Look at this. So you can see, isn't that just so pretty and elegant? Like, I don't even know what recipes I want to put on there. It's just beautiful. But I feel like I need a new recipe box, because I have a book, but I still have the old ones like this. And I wanted to get this for my new daughter-in-law, because when they're home burnt right before the wedding, her box that she had, all the family recipes and stuff, especially from her family, like tons of them, all burnt up in that. So she's been trying to reclaim that and everything, so redo that. So I especially wanted to do a bunch of these for her. These, obviously, absolutely gorgeous. They're plain, so you can stamp on them the same kind of colors. They just don't already have, you know, the thing. So you will basically end up with 24 of the really pretty specialty ones. And then you have, look at this. Let me show you. Look at these. Okay, so you already have, these are little stickers, you can see. Okay, so they come right out, and they already have the adhesive on the back. I think they're different. I don't think they're all the same, but maybe they are. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, so here we have them in color. Just 4 sheets of those. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Apples, look at our chicken. Brewster. And then we have the same ones, I think all 4, yes, in gold, which is just, again, gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Same exact things. So I think that's so pretty. And then, of course, because it would never be complete without the, all right, we'll put that away in a bit. I'm not going to play with it now. Some of the beautiful papers from Anna. Thinking, are these 8.4, 8.5 by 11? So, okay, 8 by 12. So they're 8 by 12, so we can do scrapbooks if we want. Okay, I thought they looked big. Single-sided, just her regular, these are some of my favorites. I love this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just thought it is gorgeous. It does have the pouch, but it was about $50 and that was a little pricey for me, but maybe it'll be a better price on HSN. I guess we'll see, but I still think it's totally worth it for me. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna show you the next thing. Okay, this one is so sweet, and I don't think this is coming to HSN or even her regular website. I think this is one of the items. It's the 3D Windmill Easel dies, and I believe this is going to be a members exclusive, at least for now. I have the other pieces in there. Where is it? So let me show you. Let me show you the inspiration sheet so you can see the dies. You can see now I made this one. Okay, so here one piece, so you need your A4 cutting system, all the little parts in it. I made this one as a top fold card because sometimes I swear people don't know what to do with the easel dies. So this is just a top folding card, and I just thought, yeah, it took like minutes to make that. Okay, I didn't add any of the sentiments here, the sentiments and whatnot on it. Oh, here is the inspiration. So cute. I just left this simple because usually I always say, you know, they call it sloppy copy or your practice copy. I think that's a Gina K one, practice. I've heard other people say the sloppy copy, but because I wanted to just play with it, I just used regular paper, and I didn't even do sentiments and the flowers and things like that, just so you could see it, or directions if you want to do the easel or the plain card, or put it on the front, and it would fit. This will fit in your 5x7, just fit in yours. But aren't these, look at how precious these are. I mean, I'm sorry, that is just absolutely gorgeous, I thought. And it even has, look at these, where's that little one? Look at that, teeny tiny little flowers. If you don't want to use the other flowers, you can still put her little flowers on here to make your own little, well, that's probably not a good color of it, but you get the idea. And then I just cut it again with the white, so you could do, you know, however you want to jazz it up there, make it look okay. Next is, this isn't one of the new ones, the Praying Hands dies. I thought this was just unbelievable. Now I'm guessing maybe this came out because it, you know, we're going towards Easter and things like that. Let's see. Okay, so these are just the little pieces to do an inlay with. Let me just show you first some of the inspiration, then I'll show you the dies, and then I'll show you some of the samples of it cut out. But look at how gorgeous that is. You know, just whether you are using this for sympathy, get well, baptisms, weddings, keeping in my thoughts. Look at this. You have the extra star. I just thought that was, in here you can see all the set. So just to give you an idea, let's see. Here we go. So they actually, you know what? They were a little bit smaller. In the samples, it looked like that was bigger, but it's not as big as you think. It's plenty big. It's just, I thought it was bigger than that. So it's 3.5 inches there. And this one will come out to just under 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. So that takes up a good amount of real estate on there. And I just did a simple cutout with that. And I was thinking, okay, so you could see it coming through. I saved all the little bits because maybe I'll cut out a red one next time and put the gold paper piece then back in. Maybe, I don't know. I like paper piecing. I find it relaxing, like doing a jigsaw puzzle, but I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. That would be awesome for a Christmas one, and pastels would probably be more Easter, sympathy, baptism, that kind of thing. And then I just cut out just so you could see. This is in regular cardstock, and here it is in the matte foil. Well, actually, it's a little bit of a shimmer, but you could see how much more pronounced. In person, you could see it, but boy, in the foil, you can really see all the little details. I mean, really gorgeous. So that is the largest of them. Then you have the next smaller, the 2 hands, like namaste, right? And one more even smaller. Okay, then you have the double. This has actually got your background and the star on top of it. Again, it looks like Christmas to me, but I was just, this is what I had handy on my desk, and I just thought that was gorgeous, whether you're going to use it with the background on it or separately. And the beautiful cross, which I just love this. Beautiful size. It is large, but you know, if you're going to put it, even if you're putting it on that window or something like that, you certainly can do that. But a lot of the cards, there's room for both of these in the real estate. So keep your eye. My thinking is this one is going to sell out quickly. Again, I got these ahead because I got them from her site. Okay, last one. Anna Griffin, the Teapot box dies. Oh my gosh, I had to have these. So stinking cute. Anything left in there? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, so here we go, and you just, it's so simple. Cut two, make the little box. Let me just show you, and here is our little gift box of that. I will say, this portion is not very large. You could definitely make it custom, a little bit taller if you wanted to on the sides there. But so just absolutely adorable. And this, again, just my practice copy. I didn't do any of the flowers or anything on it as of yet, but I think that is just too sweet. And says, "You are my cup of tea," tea bag, and our little spoon. Okay, so those go on there. Where's my inspiration sheet? Because, okay, the samples, wait till you see them. They're stunning. Look at how cute these are. Okay, especially once you add, and I was having the hardest time trying to pick paper for it because I didn't want to use my good stuff the first time. And I have to get better at putting some tissue paper in there. This was just left over from the Christmas stuff sitting there. And here are a few more of them. Oh my gosh. This, I just, all of it, pretty. Look at that in the blue, like the blue china. And super simple directions. But I also thought to myself, again, just like with the Windmill, that you could easily make this a top fold card, but I wanted to do it just like a regular card. So I just made it. I obviously didn't stamp in it yet, but how easy is that, just to make it a regular card, opposed to, you know, oops, you sit right there. Oops, I hope you can see that sitting right there. Or to have your little gift bag, or matching, or to do it as a top fold is easy enough too. So again, they need their flowers and sentiments and things like that, but that's it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful craft day. I'll be back again very soon. Thank you for popping by. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hang out some more, and let me know what you're going to be shopping for. Bye for now.